All right, the next question that we're going to focus on is going to be PQ2-10. So this question is a little bit different, so I'll show you how to structure it and how to arrive at the final answer. So at the beginning of the year, the business had liabilities of 31,800 and equity of 24,900. By the end of the year, the business had liabilities of 25,300. During the year, the owners contributed an additional 1,600 to the business, had revenues of 97,900 and expenses of 91,250, and no dividends were paid during the year. So we're going to start off with the beginning balances first. So we have beginning assets equals liabilities plus equity. Okay. So we know that, so we're solving for beginning assets. That's going to be blank. But we know that beginning liabilities is 31,800 and beginning equity is 24,900. Okay, to solve for beginning assets, that's fairly straightforward. We've already talked about this. We're going to simply take the 31,800 and we're going to add it to the 24,900. Okay, so now we know part of shareholders' equity. So shareholders' equity is, so remember, so equity is equal to owner's capital plus retained earnings. And retained earnings is a product of profit minus dividends. And profit is a product of revenues minus expenses. Okay, so we're going to work through these three formulas to arrive at the ending balances for equity now. So we know that profit is going to be equal to 97,700 minus 91,250. So then profit is simply going to be 6,450. Now to calculate retained earnings is going to be 6,450 minus $0 since there is no dividends that were paid, as in the question. So then retained earnings is also going to be 6,450 minus 0. Now equity is going to be owner's capital. Remember, whenever someone invests money into the business, that increases owner's capital. So the owner invested an additional 1,600 plus retained earnings. So that's going to be, so now increase in equity is going to be for 8,050, right? So that gives us our ending balance in equity now of 24,900 plus 8,050, 32,950. And they also said that at the end of the year, the liabilities were 25,300. And now we have the accounts or the numbers to calculate ending assets, 25,300 plus 32,950. So to regroup, assets beginning of the year is going to be 56,700. Assets end of the year is going to be 58,250. Equity end of the year is going to be 32,950. And profit during the year is going to be 64,50.